Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ranaya Chalisthalia Priandana and my student number is 2313042 and 75. So, good morning, good night, good evening, good afternoon, and today I will be talking about my analysis of Karen Faith's TED Talk about how to talk to the worst part of yourself. And the first thing I noticed about Karen Faith, that she is a really strong speaker. From the start, she has caught my attention, and right from the start, when she said this,
it isn't true what they say that you can't love anyone until you love yourself.
And I felt immediately pulled in. Why? Because that line works so well as an opening because I think it challenged something we usually believe. Because I do think that a lot of us believe the terms of we cannot love anyone until we love ourselves, and actually it made me curious since she says that that term is not true, and I'm really curious about what she was going to say next, and I think that is a really good characteristic from her. And I also noticed that her pacing was calm and also very steady, and her voice had good variation depending on what she was saying. And I do agree that this kind of vocal control helps the message feel more genuine. And I have to say, her voice control was amazing. She spoke very slowly and also with clear pauses, especially when she delivered emotional lines. This one is my favorite. Wait, where is my cursor?
It's not. Love is what happens when we stop trying to figure out who deserves it.
And I think that is a really good lines that she has spoke. Outside of the word or the sentence itself, I think how she says it is really good because it delivered the emotional lyric really clearly, and it's also admirable at how she mixed humor into these serious topics. For example, she was describing the different types of people in a focus group here.
You're missing a really special cultural experience. So, in every focus group, there's a range of characters, right? There's always a shy one and a chatty one, a grumpy one that doesn't want to do any of the exercises, and a very excited mom with a notebook who wants to get an A plus in all of the exercises. There's a student who lied on the intake because they need the money, and a dad full of jokes who can't read the room. And usually there's one ex-military guy who keeps staring at the two-way mirror suspiciously. It's a situation where a group of
And I think it's very admirable at how she does that because people actually engage in speeches and talks when it it applies in their real life, and she used these jokes and humor to her talk, and I think it made the audience happy and also engage, and it made the audience laugh and showed how observant she is. And I do agree that humor like that helps make the message more engaging, and it helps the message to be delivered clearly to the audiences. And I also have to say that I really admire how she connected with the audience. She spoke with warmth and used inclusive words like we and us, which made it feel more personal to the audiences. And her gestures and expressions is very natural. It looked very natural and not slightly ever exaggerated. And one thing I didn't notice before when I analyze it in a written form is that she didn't use too many academic or complicated work, so she made the audience feels like they are talking to a friends, and I think that will make the audience feel more comfortable hearing the talk. And her sentences were structured poetically in a way that sounded more authentic and like may be organic, and I think her choice of word really shows her background as a storyteller and also a researcher. So overall, I think her public speaking skills show that sincerity and emotional honesty can make a talk more powerful than just confidence alone. So I think Karen's Faith TED talk about how to talk to the worst part of yourself is a really good talk, and I think what makes it so perfect is that the Karen Faith itself. And one joke I found is that her name is Care and Faith. So I think it's appropriate for her to talk about this kind of talk. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.